Good morning. I'm going to just share with you a little bit of stuff here. I know I look really run down a bit here, and I am. I mean, I'm a real guy with real issues that happen, and I make decisions that sometimes affect me. I can assure you the decisions I make, I'm always trying my best to think outside of myself, to think about others. I don't want to be a self-centered person, and that's why I sometimes end up in situations like this. But anyway, this morning I'm here in Iowa, sitting up in the car with my friend, and the car leaks like a sieve. This car has 231,800 miles, and well, it leaks. All the doors don't work really good. They don't seal. It's been in some accidents. Actually, it was totaled once. Just shy of getting a salvage title. I don't know, maybe it has one now, I'm not sure, but it was really totaled. Anyway, it shakes and it makes noises, but we're making it back east to start a mission house there. What are we going to do? There's a lot of things we're going to do, and it's exciting. But anyway, right now I just want to talk about this. I'm so concerned about my people and my family and different ones in the Philippines. You know, I told them at the beginning of this month, I said, okay, this is the money I'm sending. Please budget it for this month, because I'm going to be traveling and I'm going to be out of resources, and I'm going to need help myself. And of course, I'm in that situation. I'm cold. It's raining back here a lot. It's not like in California where it's hot. It actually was some snow. I talked to a trucker. He said he just came from where it was snowing. And I'm just very, very close to getting pneumonia or being sick. A friend sent me some money for gas, and I appreciate that very much. Thank you so much. I told her I was going to send it to the Philippines to help, and she said, well, then I'm not going to send it unless you're going to use it for your mission here, you know, in the United States right now. You need it for this particular purpose. So I'm doing that. I'm honoring her request. I don't accept money unless I know exactly where it's going, and if I do accept money, I don't want it to go to anything close to myself. I want it to go to places and projects around the world that I'm working with, where people are hungry. And where is the problem now? We've got hungry people in another country, and I told them to plan. I did my very best, sent money, and so I want to share with my dear Filipino friends some of the things that they could do differently, without mentioning names. Okay, one thing that I do when I get some money and I know, okay, this is a month, and we know that monthly cycles happen and bi-monthly cycles happen, meaning that people get paychecks at the beginning or the ending of a month or in the middle of a month, and so you need to plan at least for that cycle. So some of the foods that I buy to make sure I have food for the last week in the month, which is where we're at now, pretty much, I think so, not quite, but about there, yeah, is kalabasa. That's squash. And squash doesn't need to be refrigerated. It can be stored for long periods of time, and it can be eaten raw. You can get a grater and you just grate it and make a delicious salad, and it's just delicious. Put a little bit of asin salt, we call it, or asin, they call it in the Philippines. Another is jicama, we call it here. It's very cheap, and you can get a lot of it very cheap. So that's another one. Mungo beans can be sprouted and eaten as raw, delicious salad, or of course they can be cooked, but they don't have to be refrigerated. I try to shy away from rice. I told individuals this month, just try to forego the rice because there's some illnesses circulating and I want people to get healthy. Even the brown rice now, they're putting poisons to kill the snakes and the mice, and there's some chemicals in it that are very, very deadly, well, not arsenic, but what's the other one? What they use for rat poisoning? Maybe arsenic. I think so. I think that's probably it. As you can tell, I'm running the heater in the car. I got this around my neck. I'm trying to get warm. And I didn't sleep last night much. No place to sleep, just sitting right here. And it's so unfair to, to send money and tell people, this is what we have, this is the budget, please plan for this. And then a week later, sending more money, another few days into more money, and then and no matter how much I send, there's no end, and it doesn't seem like there's any understanding or sympathy for my own situation and my own deficiencies. And so I'm very concerned that I don't enable people to be dependent on me. I'm trying to enable people to be independent and able to function without me. If I died, then what would happen? What, people would suffer? No, actually they would go on, because history has proven they would go on and figure out a way around it. Well, I would like them to figure out that way now, figure out, maybe even help me a little bit. Anyway, please pray for me. Life is challenging. I'm not complaining. Just don't feel really good, and this is a hard trip now. It's going to be harder with this flu or cold or pneumonia coming on. So, God bless you guys. I love you all. Thank you. Bye-bye.